Jai Hind, dear children. Welcome in your computer live class. As you can see, today we are going to revise second chapter using Excel as database. Okay, so let's see what are the contents in it. First of all, we will learn about database. A database is a collection of information related to a particular subject. As you can see, these are the database. This is also a database, student record. Okay, a library is a database. If you are relating it in a computer, then you are creating a database. This is also a table which is in the form of database. Database consists of fields and records. Records refers to as rows. This is called as record, children. And the field is the columns. These E column, F column, these are called as fields. Okay, for example, roll number is a field, name is a field, math subject is a field. And what is record? You can see roll number 101, name is Anju, and the marks. This is one record, children. The row is called as record, R for row, R for record. Okay, and the columns are called as fields. So this is the record. Now roll number is the field name, because it is a field now, so roll number is a field name. Name, here is this name is also a field name. This maths is written over here, maths is also a field name. So these are field names, children. Now using form to enter data. How we will use form to enter data? So what is a form? Form is a window that contains numerous fields to enter, modify, delete the records. Each field holds a field name. Okay, and it will contain the information in it. So forms often called command buttons and other buttons. When you enter information in a form, the data directly goes to the database. Now before adding a record in the form, the worksheet must have field names. This is the necessity. Clear, children? So these are some notes. It is taken from your book itself. You can see these notes which are there in your book. Now how to use a form to enter data. How we will use form, children? So to add a form, we will click on file, go to option, and then from this quick access toolbar, we will choose the command from. Choose command from, and what we will choose? Command not in the ribbon. We will choose command not in the ribbon. And then what is the command which is not on the ribbon? That is form. Add it, children. It is added now, and click on OK. Now you can see it on the quick access toolbar. This is the form button, and if you will use it, you can see the information in the form of form. See this is a form, contains different field names and their values. Now to add a new record, see roll number 1, name and all. So click on form, go to this and just click on, what do we have to do? See this 101, this is showing the record of first roll number 101. Now click on new to add a record. So we are adding a record right now, 107 Ankita. So a record will be added just after this 106. When you will click on new button, a new record will be added. Okay, you can move to the previous or next button by using find previous and find next button. Now click on close button. Next topic is searching a record. How you will search a record, children? So click on 104 roll number and write down 104. For that you have to select the data, click on form, and now criteria. What is the criteria? Roll number 100, whatever roll number we want to write. So we are writing 104, and this we want to search. So once you will press enter, all the information related to 104 will be appear. Okay, so you have to select the record first. All the records you have to select. This is know the fact. Again it is taken from your book. What are the rules? So each field name should have a separate field. Field name should be unique. These are the rules, children. Please go through this quick quiz also, what is database. Now how to delete a record? We are having 7 records right now. How to delete? So click on form, and first we will select our desired record by clicking on find previous or find next, like this. Now once reaches to that place, click on delete. So 104 roll number record will be deleted. If you will press OK, see 104 is not there. After 103, 105 is there. Let's discuss. So it is there given in your book. Then how to sort the data beta, ascending and in descending order, arranging it in ascending or descending order, A to Z or Z to A. See this is in the data tab. You will find this sort option in the data tab. So here we want to arrange the student name. So how we will do it? First we will select the data, open any worksheet and select the range of data which you want to sort. So see, they have selected B2, Anju, okay, and click on data and sort. Click on data and sort. Now sort by name. This is the field name, children. Sort by name, okay. Sort values on A to Z. So we have selected name and then A to Z. Press OK. Values A to Z, and then it will be arranged in A to Z way. And then if you will press Z to A, so it will be in Z to A way. Now press the OK button. If you are selecting the numerical data, then here the largest to highest will come, okay. Now my data has header, so Z to A, so it will have OK. See this, header will be there, name will be there, and it is arranged in Z to A, largest to smallest. This is sort by name first and then sort by roll number. Now roll number is from largest to smallest, so you can use it in any way, okay. You can add label if you have to sort more than one time. Here we are sorting it according to name also and according to roll number also. Roll number is now sorted from largest to smallest. Largest to smallest. You can see now. See this. Now in Excel 2013 you can add, search, delete record using form in the same way as you do in Excel 2016. Now filtering the data. How you will filter the data? It is a feature, important feature of Excel, which helps you to display only those records which specify the criteria and hide the rest of the records. Select any cell, children. Select any cell, okay, and click on filter button. It is in data tab under sort and filter option. See this, all the headers were appeared in the form of arrows, okay. Just click it, and the things which you want, just click those options only. If you want only 70, then press 70. If you want the whole, click on that. So right now 82 and 98 we need, so only those two records will come. In Hindi it will come according to Hindi, okay. So all two roll numbers were there. So we can set the criteria, and according to that the filter option will take place. Now it is an easy way to custom style from another workbook, and is to copy the cell formatted with the style and paste them into a new worksheet also. Some tips were also given, okay. So you can clear it also by clicking on clear button. You can clear it. If you do not want that filter, click on filter, again it will be appear in the same way. Now next, using advanced filter. This is the next topic. We are doing it on quick basis. Advanced filter is used to filter the data in multiple fields using the specified criteria. Children, learn these definitions. You have to remember these definition. Insert at least 3 blank rows. These all are practical parts, children. We are extracting the data from multiple fields. We are extracting the data from multiple fields. So they have inserted three rows, blank rows, children. Okay, because there we will set the criteria. Now select the header, the field name. Field names are name, department, designation. So Control C and copy it and then paste it through Control V. Now criteria, set the criteria. Salary is, just set the criteria, whatever salary you want. So salary is 10,000. So it will extract the values whose salary is 10,000. And it will extract name, department, designation and salary, everything. So click on advanced. Okay, use the cell range. Now what is the criteria, beta? Criteria is salary 10,000. So we will choose that one, name, department, designation, salary and 10,000. The whole range we will select in the criteria range. List range is our total data. Criteria range is where we have applied the criteria. So from A1 to D2. Okay, and copy to where you want to copy. You want to copy in the same worksheet or you want to copy it somewhere else. So here they are copying it here only. Okay, so click OK. They see this 10,000 is having Manas and Anuradha. Yes, Manas and Anuradha is having 10,000 salary. So they have extracted it. This is advanced filter. Okay, multiple filters you have applied in that. Filter is one, but on the multiple field name it is applied. How to remove duplicates? So click on remove duplicates button to remove it. Okay, it is again under data tab. So now validation, data validation, just restrict it. Okay, restrict the type of data or the value you are entering. Like if the maximum marks is 100, you can't enter more than 100 marks. Okay, if your exam is having 40 marks, we can't enter more than 40 marks. So these are the data restrictions, data validations. Click on data and in this, see, you can see this data validation option is there, and settings, allow. Okay, what you have to allow? Allow whole number and the data between this to this, from 0 to 40 if your maximum marks is 40, or 0 to 100 if your maximum marks is 0 to 100. Input message means error message will come. Error message will come. Title is validation and input message you can write down either error or write down the perfect one, that is enter the data. Okay, this is also idea of error alert. Okay, now see, this is the validation. Now if you are entering 110, it's saying input is wrong, error message is showing input is wrong. So try again. We have to write something else which is in between 0 to 100. Now next topic is adding subtotal. How to add subtotal? Like here October 1 total and November 1 total. So it is also a good feature which helps us to manage and edit the database. Okay, so let's learn this feature. Now we are having this table October and three records for November. Now we will add only October month sale. We will add only November month sale. So click on data and subtotal. See this, children? So it will apply on sale if you will click on sales. Okay, so month, select the month first where it is applied. Sum function, it will add it. So we will use sum function. What it will add? It will add the month. Okay, and apply what it will add? It will add the subtotal to sale. Okay, so it will add October total, November total separately, and at last it will add whole and summary below the data. We will choose this option, summary below the data. Okay, click on OK. See this, October total is there, November total is also there, and grand total is also there. This is subtotal. And to remove the subtotal, what we will do? We will click on any cell within the range and select data tab, and again we will click on subtotal Okay, this box will come and then remove all. Now see, the data is again in the previous form. Now conditional formatting, children, it is the feature in the Excel that sets a cell format according to the condition we specify. See this? Which type of condition is this? So conditional formatting also we have done in the previous classes. If you will go and see those videos, you will find it. So these are the different conditional formattings. This is now the last topic, that is pivot table. It is a powerful tool for consolidating, summarizing and presenting the data. Okay, so this is the table, and now we want it in a different way so that we can analyze it very easily. So click on insert and pivot table. On insert tab we will get pivot table, children. Please remember these steps. Select the table, okay, the range where the data is there. Okay, now either choose new worksheet or choose the existing worksheet. So we are choosing new worksheet. Now this new worksheet has opened. Now here the pivot table layout is displayed on a new worksheet. Now see this, the pivot table box is, task pane is there. Now drag the field name where you want. They want that the name should be on rows, the designation is on columns, and on summary we will apply the addition. On salary we will apply the addition. So see, rows contains the name, okay, the designation is there on the column, and they have added the salary. So values were salary. By default, non-numeric fields are added to the row quadrant. Okay, non-numeric on row quadrant, date and time column quadrant. You can find these lines in your book, children. These all are very important features which we can find in 2013 also. So this is the recap which you will find it in your book. Please go through the recap. Database definition, what is column, then what is a row is a record, column contains the fields, it's a field, children, contain only one type of information. The column label is called as field name. What is a form? Okay, form is a window or screen that contains numerous fields. Sorting means arranging data in ascending or descending order. Filter feature is one of the interesting feature of Excel which provide us to display only those records that meet the specified criteria. And advanced filter means in the multiple fields, if you want to apply that filter option, it contains multiple fields. Okay, this is the main difference. Data validation is to restrict the type of data or the values which we are entering. Subtotal feature helps us to manage and extract the specific information from rows of related data like October, like November, and this is the pivot table, children. It is a powerful tool for consolidating, summarizing and presenting the data. Children, before going to further, let's do the revision in the form of fill in the blanks, in the form of true false, which is there in your book. I hope these things are ready with you. A database helps the user to dash, retrieve, sort, edit the data as needed. So what will come here? A database, if you will learn the definition of database, then definitely you are able to write the answer. Okay, so let's see the hint. Database helps the user to organize. So we will write organize. Okay. Okay, children. And now check this. It's correct. Now, second one. A dash, window or a screen that contains numerous fields or spaces to enter, modify and view record one at a time, children, one at a time. So it is form. If you can, through form you can see all the record at a time, na? One record at a time. All the recording, one record at a time. Means if you want to see roll number 1 record, you can see it through form window. So write down form. Okay, and check your answer. It's also correct. Then dash is a column label for the field in the database. Dash is a column label for the field in a database. So it will be definitely field name. It is field name, F-I-E-L-D, field name. Okay, so in this way, if you will go through the definitions, then you are able to fill in the blanks. Check it, children. It is also right. Now, to restrict the type of data and the values while entering the data in a cell, use this option. What we use? Data validation. We will use data validation, children. Okay, it will restrict the type of data or the value. Like if you want from 1 to 100, then it will restrict the values beyond 100. Okay, check this answer. Okay, now to search a record with specific value, click on dash button. Where we will click, children? We have done in the form. So we will use new record? No. We will use delete option? No. To search a record, we will not click on previous record and next record. Then it will take time. So for that we will click on criteria. Okay. And you can check your answer. It is also correct. Now last one is dash provides an easy way to present the data. To present the data in a summarized way. So definitely, children, it is pivot table. Okay, this is pivot table. Now when you will click on this, it is also correct. Now let's move with the next part. Where it is going or not? Yes, this is true false. Records refers to the rows. R for record, R for rows. Yes, it is correct. Record refer to the rows. So we will write true. Let's see whether it will take or not. No, it will write. It will take. It will. We have to write full one. True. TRUE. Then it will take. Now see this. That's right. Field name can be duplicated in the database. Field name, like the roll number, like the name, maths, or percentage, total, these are the field names now. So can it be duplicated in the database? So it is false, children. We will write false. Check it, children. Okay. You can sort data only in one field. You can sort data only in one field. It is wrong. Just now we have done now. We have sorted according to the name and then according to roll number. So it is false. So we will write false. And now check your answer. Okay, it's correct. Field represent a column in a database. Field represent a column. Yes. Record represent rows. Field represent column. It's true. So we will write true. Okay, children. Now, subtotal values in the database are calculated with count function. No, subtotal. We have to do total na. So, sum function will be used, not count. So, it is false. It is false, children. In a database, one cannot rearrange the data as per need. Who said? We can rearrange. So, it is also false. Okay. Check it, children. Okay. Conditional formatting sets a cell format according to the condition that you specify. Yes, it is totally correct. If we specify that color those students records or marks whose marks is more than 80 out of 100, if the marks is more than 80, just color those records as green color or something else. Okay, so it will color it. This is called as conditional formatting. We have given condition that color those cells, those records of students marks whose if the marks is more than 80. Out of 100, if the marks is more than 80, color it with a different color. The color we will specify, children. So yes, it will be the conditional formatting and we can format it. So this is true. This is true, children. Check this. Yes, it is also right. Now the next part. See this. This is multiple choice. Which among the following feature is used to filter data in multiple fields using the specified criteria? Children, come on. What will be the answer? Come on, children. Answer will be advanced filter. Answer will be advanced filter. We are using on multiple fields. We are using this filter feature in multiple fields. एक से ज़्यादा fields पे अगर आपको filter लगाना है तो you will use advanced filter. Which button under data tab used to remove a duplicate value from one or more column? अगर आपका duplicate value है तो कैसे remove होगा? So it will be remove duplicates. What? Remove duplicates. Data tab के अंदर remove duplicates. Okay. Which feature in a database provide an easy way to enter, modify and view one record at a time? One record at a time हमें देखना है, सिर्फ एक ही रिकॉर्ड देखना है. रोल नंबर 1 का रिकॉर्ड देखना है या रोल नंबर 10 का. So if you will see it in Excel sheet, you can see various records. You can see various roll numbers and its records. So we will use form. Okay, form. Which feature helps you to display only those records that meet the specified criteria? Specified criteria. Which feature? So it is data validation? No. Is it sorting? No. It is filter. Okay. It is filter. According to the criteria, it will be, the records will be displayed. And the last one is, which features allows us to arrange the given data according to a particular field, either in an ascending or descending? Children, it is very easy. In ascending or descending, if you want to sort, again I have revealed the answer. It's sort. It is not data form. It is not filter. From ascending to descending, if you want your data to be, then you need sort. Okay. So in this way, we have completed. What we have completed? We have completed few parts of question answer segment. And on some questions were there which I have given you also, and it is uploaded also on in your school app, so you can see it. Okay, children, till then revise it properly, see all the lines, important points to remember, whatever things are given in this chapter, please do it at least once. Learn the definition, read the question answers segment, because from there also the question may come. Although you are not writing it, but then also you have to go through the question answer segment. Okay, so till then, children, take care and have a nice day.